So I wanted to take a few minutes with this video to talk about 3 interesting PlayStation 5 stories, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. Now, the stories I wanted to dive into today includes God of War Ragnarok's developer's new IP, Silent Hill PlayStation 5, the insane Matrix gameplay, along with recapping the highlights for me from the Game Awards yesterday. And I haven't covered this, but Abandoned has a release window now. We'll talk about that as well. First, from 1 to 10, what is your rating for the Game Awards yesterday? For me, it's a solid 8. I'm going to dive into my thoughts later on in the video, but I want to know right now, what would you rate the show? So comment below, from 1 to 10, what is your rating for the Game Awards from yesterday? Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, Abandoned release window. So, some of you probably already know, but I decided to drop it into today's video. Just for those that didn't, Abandoned has gone under people's radar as of late, considering how many times it feels like we've gotten played by the studio. Regardless, here's the news. Reading from PlayStation Universe, Blue Box Game Studios has revealed via the PlayStation 5 news card function that Abandoned Prologue Chapter will be rolling out in early 2022. That's the plan at least, but who knows when it comes to Abandoned. A quick scan of the news card reveals we're excited to announce that the Prologue Chapter releases Q1 2022. A specific date will be announced shortly. Stay tuned. Abandoned Prologue Chapter is set to be its own experience, complete with trophies, so we're looking at some sort of playable demo that acts as a precursor to the main game. So far, all we've got is the Abandoned app, which showcases a brief trailer and not much else. So there you have it. In the first 3 months of next year, we should be getting something for the game. I still feel there's more to this game, but I'll hold on that until we get this playable demo. Hopefully it showcases more, much more than what we've gotten so far. Now, diving into the second story of the video, the Game Award highlights recap, Silent Hill, PlayStation 5, and The Matrix Awakens. So as with every year when it comes to the Game Awards, there are people who leave unsatisfied because their game didn't win an award or they didn't see the exact game they wanted to see at the show without acknowledging how much was actually shown. Jeff Keighley definitely hypes up his show a lot, and this year he did it to a high degree, but if you look back at what was announced, it was a great show. The only thing this show needs to change, and I hope Jeff takes it into consideration for next year's show, is that it doesn't need to be so long. 3 hours plus is too long for any show, and people don't want to sit through ads, etc., whatever it may be, for that long, but I get they need to pay the bills. If there's a way they can tighten the show, it would be even better next year. But let's talk about the show. I think this year I have more highlights to cover than in the past or in recent memory. The list is great once you look at it. Horizon 2 got a stellar new trailer, new gameplay trailer, and my goodness, did it look amazing. Alan Wake 2 was announced. That was huge for me. I'm a fan of the first game and generally just a fan of Remedy games. I really enjoyed Control. I also liked Quantum Break without the TV stuff. And of course, I enjoyed Alan Wake. I'm definitely on board for the sequel, even more so now that they're focusing more on horror here with this new game. Hellblade 2 looks amazing in the showcase, the gameplay trailer that we got. More people on the PlayStation side need to give it some shine because it looked amazing in that trailer. Splinterhead, from the creator of Silent Hill, was announced. We'll talk about that, the real Silent Hill, in a sec, but Splinterhead looks like a game I need to play. Sonic Frontiers got a gameplay trailer which showcased its Breath of the Wild open world, and I need it now. It looks great. Hopefully the gameplay is good. Just I'm wondering how Sonic would work in an open world. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League got a gameplay trailer. Forspoken got a new trailer and a release date. It's dropping May 24th, 2022. Again, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League got a new gameplay trailer, or its first gameplay trailer, and it looks good. And I'm repeating that, but I'm just repeating that because just so people know. Warhammer Space Marine 2 got announced, and it looks good. Steel Rising got a new trailer, and it's dropping June of next year. This game wasn't on my radar, but now it is. A Plague Tale 2 got gameplay, and it looks great. Rumbleverse might not be on many people's highlights, but the idea of a melee-focused battle royale is interesting to me, so that's on my highlights. And Arc Raiders, a co-op free-to-play shooter, was revealed, and it looks so good. But I'm worried about it being free to play. We'll see how that goes, but it looks amazing. The Matrix Awakens Unreal Engine 5 experience dropped, and it looks mind-blowing. I haven't gotten a chance to play it myself, but seeing gameplay videos of it from other people, it looks ridiculous. I named my highlights here. This wasn't even everything at the show, obviously. Others probably have more highlights or different highlights. My point is that there was a lot of big stuff shown last night. Now, going back to Silent Hill, what was this all about? We had Hideo Kojima come on a video to basically say he'll be at the next Game Awards for 2022, and then you have Guillermo del Toro say this.
One franchise I love the art direction in, Silent Hill. I hope we get a new one of those.
So we've heard rumors that Kojima Productions is involved with a new Silent Hill game under PlayStation. Is Guillermo also involved similar to the original Silent Hill PT game from 2014? Are they both back together working on this? I don't know why else he would just say this at the show. That would be the biggest troll if nothing actually comes from this. Next year could be the time we finally get an announcement if in fact Guillermo isn't toying with us. All this to say, the Game Awards was good this year for me anyways, even though we didn't see Factions 2. I need to see Factions 2 already. It's been so long. But you guys let me know if you've played the Matrix Awakens Unreal Engine 5 experience yet or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now diving into the final story of the video, God of War Ragnarok developers' new IP. So a while back we heard possible rumblings that Sony Santa Monica was working on a sci-fi title. The fact they were working on 2 titles was confirmed via job listings talking about an unannounced game. Even though God of War Ragnarok was announced, this was further confirmed when Cory Barlog revealed he's not working on God of War Ragnarok, but rather working on a new project. So they're working on 2 games. We don't know what that project is, but again, the rumors are it's a sci-fi IP, even potentially the canceled sci-fi IP the studio wanted to work on before God of War 2018 was a thing. We don't know how long the game has been in development or how long it's been worked on, since we only really saw job postings not too long ago, but it could have possibly been worked on since 2019. Jeet Schroff's LinkedIn, hopefully I said that name correctly, his LinkedIn page has been moving around a bit on Twitter because of Jeet's relation to Sony Santa Monica. He was a co-game director over at Sony Santa Monica from 2019 to 2021, and in that part of his LinkedIn page, it states co-game director responsible for defining and driving the vision for the next new AAA unannounced title and franchise product strategy portfolio at Sony Santa Monica. This also isn't God of War Ragnarok because he mentioned work on that between 2018 and 2019 on his LinkedIn before shifting to this new project. It's also clear that this new project has gone into heavy production recently with all the job postings for it, but its early work seems to have started years ago. A small team of people probably started work on it back then, but recently the team grew substantially to, start working on the full game. I'm curious to see when it gets revealed. It could be next year after God of War Ragnarok releases. Of course, we'll have to wait and see how that goes, but you guys let me know when you think this new game is getting revealed. Let me know down in the comments below, and if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is the body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with "The weekend is here." We say that once in a while just to get excited for the weekend. If you're excited for the weekend like I am, destroy the comment section with "The weekend is here," and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.